Hi friends, welcome to Sheryl, the brow Phenom.
She makes you feel alive.
I am prepping these eyelashes. These are strip eyelashes, so in order to help them stick, I always go ahead and remove them from the tray and get the adhesive ready. And I like to, I don't know if you can see this or not, let's move this out of the way. I'll go ahead and apply the adhesive to the lash line. I'll do that because I like to let it sit for a few minutes before I actually need to use it. That'll allow the adhesive to get kind of tacky, which is what you want. That way it doesn't slip and slide when you're trying to place it on the at the natural lash line. So I'll do that and I'll just kind of let it sit there for a moment while I fill in her brows. And that'll take me a couple of minutes, and by the time I'm finished with that, then we'll be ready to go to place the artificial lash. It'll stay in place because it will have had enough time for the adhesive to set. I'm just going to put them back in a tray upside down. So this is a primer. I'm going to do this for her eyebrows right before we fill them in. That'll help the brow pomade stay a little bit longer. She has expressed to me that she would like to wear this for an extended amount of time. So that's exactly what primer does. It helps to keep the cosmetics in place, and it also helps to fill in some, like if you have little lines or little blemishes and things like that. So you tilt your head back just a little bit. And again, we're just following her natural brow line, but she comes very regularly to have them waxed and have them cleaned up, so it's extremely easy to do that. Using light fluid strokes, just fill it in. And remember, the primer's there, so it's going to help everything stay in place. And we'll blend and brush back through to give it a more natural appearance. Although her hair is very dark, I still don't use black For filling in the brows, it's always a dark brown. That's the darkest shade that I'm going to go because it gives a better illusion. And then we can go back and do a little bit of correction with the concealer, and it also doubles as a highlight for the area. And it cleans it up and gives it a very nice crisp finish. And if you want, you can go ahead and take that down. If you're doing a whole face, which we are today, I'm going to put a little bit of a natural shadow on her. And because I've put primer over her brow area as well as her eyelid, I'm going to go ahead and put that concealer down through there too, just to prep the area for the eyeshadow. And for those of you who are interested in what kind of brush I'm using, it's a flat foundation brush. It's a small, but it's perfect for this type of work and in this type of area. If you notice, I keep a lot of the product on the back of my hand. I like the way it flows. Cosmetics will warm up to your body temperature. And it helps you in the delivery when you're placing it against your client's skin. So now that we're done filling in her eyebrows, remember I had placed the adhesive against the lash line of the artificial lash. We're going to go ahead and apply that. It should be ready by now to be placed. So you can just take your lashes, and you definitely want to use a tweezer or something small for in that area, and just kind of line it up. You can have your client close your eyes. I may need to go back and let you down a little bit. If you lean back a little bit. You can place it right on the lash line. And because the adhesive has been allowed to dry, not completely dry, but just enough so that it can be placed, it's secure right away. You can keep your eyes closed. And we'll do the other in the same way. And just carefully place it right against the lash line. And then you can go ahead and secure it on both ends. Position. My grandma. She'd be like, no, wait a minute, baby, just wait a minute. Go ahead and close. We're going to apply some upper liner to her lash line. This is one of my favorite liners. It's a felt tip. It's nice and slim. So you can put it exactly where you want to. We're not going to give her a huge cat eye, just a little bit. And I definitely like to do this after the lashes are on, so I can see where I need to put it to enhance it. Okay, open and look at me. And closed. And there's that nice definition. Okay, open. Okay, good, and close. And with felt liner, you don't have to draw. You can just place it, because a good one, the cosmetic will just completely flow from you just lightly pressing it against the skin. So you don't have to feel the need to draw it on, and you can get a nice straight line. And then you always want to check and make sure that it's even. You can open and look and move both eyes. And close. Okay, open and look at me. Okay, good.
And say the Arts TV. You know what it means. Say the Arts TV. Let's go.